Good morning to everyone and welcome to economic class. In this class, we are going to see about the last chapter of the economic segment, that is the poverty as challenge. So, chapter number 3, poverty as challenge, topic number 1. In that, we are going to see about overview and we are going to see about the two typical cases of poverty, and in this presentation we will see about the urban case, and next we are going to see about the rural case, and then we are going to have a discussion on the both of the cases. First, overview, what we are going to study in this chapter, poverty as a challenge, right? So why poverty is called as a challenge? What is poverty, right? So we are going to have discussion on that. First, what is poverty? When a person is not able to fulfill his basic needs of the life. Basic needs means just like food, water and shelter, then the person is poor. When the person is not able to fulfill his basic needs of the life, then its situation, when he or she is not able to fulfill its basic need, that situation is called as the poor situation of that particular people. Next, this chapter deals with one of the most difficult challenges faced by independent India, that is poverty. After discussing this multi-dimensional problem, because this problem, poverty creates multi-dimensional problem. If the people don't have money in their hand, they are suffering from the poverty, and lots of other problems will arise because of insufficient of money. Through the example, the chapter discusses the way poverty is seen in the social science. Poverty trends in India, the world are illustrated through the concept of the poverty line, causes of the poverty as well as anti-poverty measures taken by the government are also discussed. The chapter ends with the broadening the official concept of poverty into human poverty. So in this chapter, the overview is speaking about how the poverty is related to the multi-dimensional problem and why poverty is called as challenge. So let's proceed. First, introduction of this chapter. In our day-to-day life, we come across many people who we think are poor. Who are poor? The people, the situation, in that situation, the person is not able to fulfill the basic needs of the life. A pallet of the food, the shelter and the clothing. Then they could be landless laborers in a village or people living in an overcrowded jhuggies, that means the chawls or slum area in cities. They could be daily wage workers at construction site, or a child workers in dhabas, that means a hotel or restaurant. They could also be beggars with the children in the tratters. So by seeing this situation, you are understanding whom we are thinking that the person is poor, right? The basic necessity of the daily needs, they are unable to fulfill it. Moving further to see the cases. We see poverty all around us. In fact, every fourth person in India is poor. This means roughly 270 million or 27 crores people in India live in poverty. The data from 2011 to 12 speaks about these many amount of the people. In a huge number, the people are poor. This also means that India has the largest single concentration of the poor in the world. This illustrates the seriousness of the challenge. So this is illustrating the seriousness of this challenge, why poverty is called as a challenge. In our country, poverty, the burden of poverty is too much. Next, we are going to see about one of the cases from the cases of poverty. The first one is for you from urban area. So the urban case, we are going to see the story of Ram Charan, right? So 33 years old Ram Sharan works as a daily wage laborer in a wheat flour mill near Ranchi in Jharkhand. Name of the place, what the person is doing, and the name of the person is Ram Sharan. He managed to earn around rupees 1500 a month when he finds employment, which is not often. Whole month after doing whole month work, he is able to earn only 1500. The money is not enough to sustain his family of 6. In the family, 6 members are there. That include his wife, 4 children, aged between 12 years to 6 months. 4 children and 2 parents, the 6 members are there. Then this is the photograph story of Ram Sharan, how the peoples are managing. You are seeing about the factory area, floor mill, right? Daughter, after paying house rent, no money is left for the old parents in the village. Amal, you come so late, Bhaiya has gone for the work without food. Right? What the family members are doing? See here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Mother, father, old parents at the village. He has to send money home to his old parents who lives in the village near Ramgarh. His father, a landless laborer, depends on Ram Sharan and his brother who live in Hazaribagh for the sustenance. Ram Sharan lives in a one room. So Ram Sharan is living in one room on the rent in a crowded bustling in the outskirts of the city. It is a temporary scratch built for bricks and clay tiles. The next, his wife Shanta Devi works as a part-time maid in a few houses and managed to earn rupees, that is 800 rupees. He is earning after whole month doing work 1500. His wife is earning by doing household work in different homes, so she is getting only 800 rupees. Then they manage a much meal of dal and rice twice a day, but they are never enough for all of them. Small amount of the part they are eating. His elder son works as a helper in a tea shop to supplement the family income and earns another rupees 300, while his 10 years old daughter take care of younger sibling. So that photograph was speaking about how the whole family is engaged into the work and trying to earn their basic needs of the life. Next, none of the children go to the school because of insufficient amount of money with them. They have only 2 pairs of hand-made jump clothes each. New ones are brought only when the old clothes become unwearable. Shoes are a luxury. The younger kids are undernourished. They have no access to health care when they fall ill. See the worst situation here of Ram Sharan, how his whole family is suffering. Next, after seeing this whole scenario of the story, you are understanding about that how Ram Sharan is suffering from poverty. That's why poverty is called as a challenge. So by seeing the urban case, we are understanding living in an urban area also, Ram Sharan is not able to manage the basic needs of the life. Plus, the first point is about that lack of money. The lack of money, insufficient amount of earning, leading them to the multi-dimensional problem, educational problem, health problem, food problem. Then all parents are waiting for the money. All where the problems arising because of shortage of money, they are in a miserable situation, leading towards the poverty and becoming poor and poor. So that's why the poverty is called as a challenge. So in the upcoming presentation, we are going to see about another case of rural, and we are going to understand more about why poverty is called a challenge. Thank you to each and everyone. This chapter is very important. Please go through it very seriously. Read it 2-3 times. I request you all. Thank you to each and everyone. Jai Hind.